Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today in another video on a particular habit, which is going to be talking about doing daily body weight exercises. I guess to share a little bit of my background with doing exercise, I come from a background where I actually used to do, I used to go to the gym a lot, and I remember going with a friend. We would just go together, and I just remember not really having like a clear goal of what it was I really wanted to be doing. Now I've tried different things. I ended up sort of going through this phase with the gym. I was having okay results, and ended up basically being really interested in the idea of doing home fitness. I know it's definitely not for some people, but there are a lot of people out there who've had great results with programs like P90X and Insanity, which is basically what I ended up doing. P90X, probably one of the most popular, widely known programs out there. I ended up kind of jumping on board with that. I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, and at the time, I'd say all growing up through high school, probably my early 20s, I always weighed around the 150, 160 mark. I was never like real muscular or anything like that. Ended up working for a company where all we did was go out to eat like every single day for lunch. So I was basically eating like Friendlies, going to sub shops, pretty much eating the worst stuff ever. And I went up to about 180 pounds. At the time, that was the highest in my life. And I ended up deciding that I would just start working out, and I got pretty crazy about doing P90X. I probably went through several like mini rounds. I never actually completed the 90 days, which is pretty sad considering how many times I attempted it. I just could never really stick with it. It was very difficult for me. It was mostly the eating that came down to being the biggest challenge for me. But what I ultimately ended up doing was, because I did it so many times, even if I did like 30 days at a time and I just sort of stayed consistent, like I might drop off for a month and then start it up again, I basically went back down and lost that 20-30 pounds and got back down to my original weight and sort of stayed in that kind of average body. I was never really dissatisfied with that. I stayed healthy. I ate a lot better. I actually drank a shake that the company Beachbody made, called Shakeology, every day for like almost 2 years. I really loved the taste of it, and I just liked mixing it with peanut butter and all these things. So I was really all about it, and I was actually promoting P90X and all these other things. I was getting other people involved, and it just never really took off the way I wanted it to. And particularly with Beachbody, they have a program where you can recruit other people through an MLM-style recruitment system, and I was just never very good at it. I guess I basically felt like it wasn't for me. At that point, I got really interested in online marketing, being kind of like an entrepreneur. Started interviewing people and doing like completely different things. And during this whole phase, I would say it was as of the last, it's probably been about 2 years now, I pretty much fell off the wagon with fitness, pretty much entirely. I just stopped working out. Really didn't pay attention to what I ate. Just ate whatever. More or less fell back into that same habit, but I would say even worse than when I was back years ago. So that's kind of where I am today. I've made attempts at kind of going back to some of the fitness routines, but just never really took it as seriously as I did years ago. And I thought with this particular challenge, the 30 days of discipline, what they have you do is 3 fairly straightforward body weight exercises. And now I don't expect to go losing 30 pounds like I did years ago. I'm currently at my highest, well, just about my highest weight. I was actually over 220 at one point a few months ago, and I weighed myself just yesterday night, and I'm at 211. So I think with this program, I would say it'd be ideal if I could lose even 5 to 10 pounds. I would say that would be good in my book. That would probably take some off my, I ended up going up 2 sizes on my pants, from a 34 to a 36, and I had to get a new belt, everything. It's just been kind of it's a little depressing, really. My girlfriend's noticed, even over the last year we've been together, that I've gained some weight, and that's mostly just me. I really hadn't cared. I had a girlfriend, and I used to work out because I wanted to look good and be more attractive to women, and I've been so focused on entrepreneurship and sitting on the computer and playing games and doing other things that I just really haven't been all that focused on fitness. So what I'm hoping to get out of this program, I mean, while you go through it, they have you do, every day you have to do 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, and 100 squats. I'm pretty pumped about it because those exercises are all very simple, and what I expect to happen with doing push-ups is after 30 days, you know, like I did it yesterday, the first day I did it, and I was able to do, I basically just did mostly 10 reps at a time, and there were a couple reps where I did like a couple sets where I did 20 reps at a time. And with that, I'm hoping over the next 30 days I can get to a point where I should be able to, on day 30, just crank out 100 push-ups without stopping. That is basically my goal. I think if I can get to that point, then I should be feeling a lot better, like have a lot more energy, feeling a lot more energetic overall with just everything, mentality. That's basically my goal, and that's kind of where I see doing this daily exercise. So check back in about 30 days, and I'll probably be doing another video where I'm going to talk a little bit about my results and if I was able to meet my goal. Talk to you later.